Hello! Today we're going to do something different than usual, as you can see by the title of this video. Today I'm going to live a day in the life as if I'm Serena van der Woodsen. When I watched Gossip Girl as a teen, I always felt I was a Serena, or I wanted to be. Either way, I related to her the most. To me, Serena seemed infinitely confident, magnetic and happy. I thought her life was so glamorous, her clothes were so beautiful and stylish. I loved her ability to make friends anywhere she went, and I related to not knowing what she wanted to do with her life, which was something that I struggled with for a long time too. All I cared about was friends and boyfriends and having fun, but I needed to get serious but lacked focus when I was a teenager, and Serena was like that too, but was still happy and appreciated by everyone she met, which gave me a sense of comfort. As a teenager, I made an effort to be like her, dress like her and act like her, but eventually gave up and just became myself. But today my teenage dreams are coming true because I'm going to live like Serena for a day. So we're going to recreate her hair and makeup, we're going to dress like her, so be prepared for lots of gold, sparkles and sunny yellows. We're going to travel like her, have fun like her, eat like her, shop like her, read like her, be fancy like her, and see how it feels to be Serena for a day. So let's get started with waking up and having some breakfast.
Easy morning, isn't it? I just got off a plane from Rome and I'm not too sure.
So the first thing I think of when I think of Serena's look is that she has this beautiful, bouncy, effortless curls. And what I really like about her hair is that it looks gorgeous always. It has curls or it is blown out, but it's always a little bit messy and it doesn't really have to be perfect. So I feel like she would definitely sleep with the heatless curler. It's my preferred method of curling my hair. This is just I pop it in, I sleep in it, and then I wake up, and when I take it out, my hair is like perfect, which I feel is very Serena-like. So the first thing I'm going to do is take out the heatless curler, and then we're going to talk about makeup. I feel like that worked even better than I expected, because I never wear my hair in a side part anymore, but Serena always wears a side part. So I was just like, okay, I'm going to do a side part, but I feel like it's very Serena. So I'm just going to leave it like this and just let it kind of fall down. Maybe I'll run my fingers through a bit to make it a little bit more or less perfect, but I feel like it's a good place to start for her look. When I look at her look, what I see is a very flawless matte base. And it's the end of summer, so I feel like Serena would have this perfect bronzed look, which she always has at the beginning of most seasons because it's just been summer. So I'm just going to apply some bronzer around the face. Serena has quite a sculpted jawline, so I'm just going to do some slight contouring. Her blush is pretty warm and orange and kind of in the middle of her face, from the apples of her cheek to the outside. Her eyebrows are quite thin and look pretty soft, so I'm going to go in with a very soft brown. For her eyeshadow, I'm going to put a little bit of orangey brown in the crease and of course a little bit of brown bone highlight. And of course, lots of mascara and a little bit of brown liner around the eyes. Serena has hooded eyes like me, so she doesn't do a winged eyeliner, but she brings up her eyeliner or eyeshadow a little bit in the corners of her eyes. And of course for the lips, lipstick lasts longer, but gloss is more fun. And when I look at her lips in the pictures, I feel like she has a combination of both lipstick and lip gloss. That's it for her look. For her pajama look, she always sleeps in the most gorgeous silk pajama sets, but I don't have one, so I went for this. Like a little sleep dress, and I put this see-through dress over it. It has a little sparkle, which I feel is very Serena. I must say it feels quite decadent to have breakfast like this. I always feel like Serena looks so serene and relaxed in the morning when she's just like having breakfast in bed and it's a whole spread, and she always wears these silk sleepwear sets, loungewear things. And I must say it does feel quite luxurious, just watching a movie, eating different fruits and the pastries. This breakfast is quite sweet, but also really nice for a change. So it was really fun to try it out for breakfast, but I didn't eat everything. It was a little much, but I feel like that's very Gossip Girl. They have like elaborate breakfast spreads that no one is ever going to finish because it's just like abundance and excess everywhere. But of course I'm going to just keep this in the fridge and eat the rest like tomorrow or something, or Aryan will eat it. But yeah, I'm glad I got to try out the little Sunday morning tradition of Serena and Blair watching breakfast at Tiffany's, eating croissant. The next thing I'm going to do was unplanned, but happened to be something that Serena does in the show, and it's to put a coat over my sleepwear and go outside, in this case to pick up some packages. That was actually really convenient because I got it all done in 10 minutes and now I'm going to get dressed. I feel like for Serena's style, she always dresses very body confident and yellow, gold accents everywhere. She likes to show a lot of skin. So I decided to go for this gorgeous yellow sundress. I mean, the weather is a little bit unpredictable today, but I think if we layer it, we can make it work. For the main look of today, I decided to go for this yellow sundress, as Serena often wears these sunny yellows and golds, and it's kind of her signature color scheme. I feel like this dress is very Serena because it's very sexy, very revealing, at least up here. And just the color yellow just always makes her so like shine bright like the sun, and I feel like she likes a lot of gold. So the only thing we need to decide is the shoes and maybe some cover up in case it gets a little chilly later. So the first option are these pink suede sandals with a tiny little bit of a heel. I can't wear too high of a heel, which Serena would usually do because I'm going to be walking a lot. So this is one option. And then the other one is a very similar pair, but it's like a gold silvery sandal, also with a little bit of a heel. I feel like I'm gonna go have lunch with my bestie Blair. A Serena Blair lunch is very appropriate. So I feel like for lunch this would probably be more appropriate, and then this would be more for going out. But I'm just going to try both of them and we'll see which one. So this is one option, very Serena, very sparkly. And then the other one is like this pink one, very fun, playful, perfect for summer. I think for Serena, the sparkly ones will be better because what I love about her outfits is that even if she's going somewhere normal during the day, she always has like a sparkly cardigan or a sparkly bag, sparkly shoes. So I feel like the sparkly shoes will be best because I don't have a sparkly bag. Serena always has like a designer type handbag. I have this one. It's a cream colored bag. It's slightly structured. So I feel like this would complete the look. And now all we have to figure out is something on top in case it starts to get a little chilly. I feel like Serena is kind of into crochet as well, so I feel like this yellow cover up would be perfect actually. So a little tie in the back maybe, so I can just pull this on. And I also have this yellow scarf that I could throw around. It's kind of reminiscent of those skinny scarves from that time. So I feel like that would be good to just pull on in case I get chilly. So I'll just put that in my bag. And for jewelry, I feel like a lot of times Serena either wears a statement necklace or like no necklace at all. So I just put this very simple one and then some gold bracelets because I feel like gold is her color. And I put this very simple earring because she either wears like those really long dangly earrings, which I don't have, or like a stud. So I decided to just go for a stud. I don't really know what she does for rings, but I know that sometimes she wears those necklaces with a lot of gems or earrings. So I'm just going to put these on. This is like an amethyst, moonstone, opal. So at least she has like a little bit of her gems, maybe for some good vibes. I feel like today Serena will be kind of into crystals and stuff because it's like a materialistic way to be spiritual, which I feel like is kind of her. She's like, oh, I'm all about love, but then she never really meditates or like takes accountability for her actions and stuff. So I feel like she would be kind of like, oh, I'm just like crystals all around. So you know those pictures that they take like off the set when they're working and stuff? A lot of times they're just wearing flip-flops. These are gold colored, so I'm just going to bring these. I'll wear my sparkling shoes, but I can change into these ones if my feet start hurting. When we think Gossip Girl, we often think of private drivers, limousines, stuff like that. But Serena actually takes the train quite a lot, so I felt like that was appropriate for me as well. Me, I brought one of her favorite novels, The Beautiful and the Damned. I've never read it before, so I'll let you know what I think in a while. Of course, my friend's name isn't really Blair, it's actually Marlotte, and she makes YouTube videos as well about spirituality, productivity, everything self-improvement, so make sure to check it out. I have a link to her channel down below. we're back, and now I thought we could have a little Serena sandal moment, and we're gonna go to the park because she spends quite some time in Central Park, and we're just gonna read The Beautiful and the Damned. I have read the first 2 chapters now. I think I'm reading the 3rd chapter. It's 495 pages, so I don't think I'm going to be able to finish in this vlog, but I do think it's interesting. I just rewatched the scene where she runs into the filmmaker and she says, yes, I've read Beautiful and the Damned. It's one of my favorite novels. I relate to it more than I probably should. So I'm gonna give you my thoughts in this vlog about why I think she relates to it. I did thrift this beautiful one with gold letters and gold on the inside, so I thought that that was very Serena. And I thought the quote on the back was quite interesting. I don't care about truth, I want some happiness. So I thought that was quite interesting. So yeah, we'll see what I think. But so far I enjoy it. Obviously a lot of the things are a bit outdated. The way they talk about people from lower classes, people of color, women, it's just, yeah, it's really, it makes it sometimes a bit hard to digest, but knowing that it's quite old, it's over 100 years old, this book, I do understand the story. It's quite intriguing, and I do find myself interested, so we'll see what I think. So when it comes to The Beautiful and the Damned, I think Serena relates to it obviously because it's about the privileged elite that lives in New York City on the Upper East Side, and she doesn't just relate to the privilege, but I think mostly the aimlessness of having all the privilege, because if you don't have to work like Serena and the main characters in The Beautiful and the Damned don't have to, it also doesn't force you to figure yourself out, so you can just wander around aimlessly almost your entire life. And I feel like that's how Serena felt during the series, that there was no pressure for her to figure herself out, so she never really did. And the money was always there to support her, but it was also empty, because just like the main character in the book, she doesn't feel supported or secure because of her parents. The only security she really has is because of the money, but she doesn't really get any guidance other than that. And I think that's why she relates to the novel so much, because she too is very privileged and rich but aimless, and her life does feel empty at times. I'm back home. I have a little dinner party to get ready for, so I'm just gonna touch up my makeup, and I changed my hair. The side part just didn't look great with this outfit, so I changed it, which is something that Serena would never do. I've never seen her with a center part. I don't think. I only see her with a side part. So this is what we're doing. The dress has some sparkle, so I'm just going to change my makeup a little bit and get ready for the dinner party. My dress is baby pink, so I changed my rings. This is a baby pink ring, and I'm just going to change my eyeshadow a little bit to match a little bit more this dress. Okay, so the weather is about to become a complete show, because I feel like it's going to rain or thunder or both. But the dress has these like little sparkles on there, which I think is very Serena. And now all I have to do is put on the shoes. I mean, these are just so perfect, so I'm just gonna go for the same ones. They're sparkly and so perfect for her. This is the complete look. It has just started raining, but I'm just going to wear my raincoat and just walk really fast from the car to the restaurant, because it is like hot and humid, but it's raining, you know, that type of summer weather. So we're just going to enjoy I'm wearing my sparkly shoes, sparkly dress, and all I need is a little purse. I don't have that many that are typical Serena, but this has like a gold chain on it and a gold button. So I guess this is it. I've always found Serena's outlook on dressing quite inspiring. Like, I love sparkles and gold and like glitter and stuff, but I always felt like I was the only one who liked that stuff, and I tend to feel quite overdressed all the time because I just like wearing whatever I want. But for Serena, it's like she's not afraid to take up space and to have people acknowledge her and look at her and notice her, and she kind of forces people to just accept her as she is, which I find very admirable. Of course, she has her troubles, but she just assumes that there's room for her wherever she goes. She wears these big shapes. She's not trying to shrink herself and make herself invisible all the time. And that's what I always liked about her when I was younger. So doing this video, I'm actually getting more and more inspired to just wear the short dress and just wear the sparkly top and just wear gold, and people just have to deal with it. So yeah, that's really fun to, if you're trying to like emulate someone's existence for a day, like their life. I think it's, yeah, it can actually inspire you in unexpected funny ways. Okay, so let's go out.